Hi guys, welcome back to the new video in the playlist. So today we will be going to see how to implement a retrofit with Recycler View in Jetpack Compose using MVVM pattern. Before that, let's check out those videos which are posted inside the Jetpack Compose playlist for the better understanding of the concepts, layouts of modifiers, themes, and the basic UI patterns in the Jetpack Compose. So, okay, and then we'll start with creating a empty compose activity. So this will add all the Gradle dependencies in the Gradle file and main activity to accept composable. So straight away we can start with working on the project. Okay, so first of all we need to add the dependencies for retrofit setup in Jetpack Compose. Okay, so to getting started with retrofit first, we'll go to the build.gradle file and then we'll add the dependencies for the retrofit to coil. So added those dependencies too, and then we'll move to android.manifest file. Okay, then we'll add our internet permissions and our Wi-Fi permission. And then we will move to creating our packages as we are using MVVM pattern. So I have created a model, a package, a network for API servers, and then view for UIs, and then a view model for using a view model. So first of all, we'll move with our network package. Inside that I have created a interface for API service. Okay, and then inside this we will get to create an API service interface and a method to get list of movies. So we'll create this get method to get a movie list, and then we'll also create a function, a suspend function. So inside that we'll put our list. And then inside this list we'll put our data class response. So inside this model, so I have created a data class with a name movie. So inside this we'll put our JSON response data in a string. So I have used a name, category, and then image URL, and then description. So these are all the things we are going to get from API, and then we'll be displaying in our view. So we'll get this into a string. We'll move to our API service, and then we'll add our model data class name movie inside this list, and then so in the same API service, so we can also get the instance of the API service using the companion object. So we'll create a variable API service which extends our API service. So and then we'll also get a function get instance, create a function get instance. This will also extend our API service. So if this API service is a null equal to null, then we'll put our API service equal to retrofit.builder, and then we'll add our base URL. So here's where our API URL. Okay, and then we'll after adding the base URL, we'll add converter factory for converting JSON converter factory. And the main thing is we need to return API service. Okay, and then let's move to our view model. Inside this view model package, I have created a movie view model class. So this will extend the view model. So next view model. Okay, next we need to create a mutable state of observable to notify the changes to composable at runtime. So if you want to know more about a state and Jetpack Compose, then you need to learn about state, so which is used to notify the changes to that are made to the composable at the runtime. Okay, I have created a variable movie list response with a list of the movie is our data class, and the mutable state of as I said, it's observable to notify the changes. And then error message if any exception occurs. And then we'll call the API service.getMovies inside this view model scope, and we'll set the response in the mutable state variable. For that, we have created a function get movie list, and then added a view model scope dot launch. Inside this, we'll put the API service.getMovies to set the response in the mutable state variable. So while API service equal to, so we'll create a variable movie list, and we'll put this, so API service dot will get movies, will get movie list. Okay, and then we'll set this movie list to the movie list response, so which is the mutable state variable. So finally, now the data is ready. Next, we need to display the data using the lazy column composable component, so which is the recycler view. So creating a lazy column, so easy way to recycler view. So if you need to display a large number of items or a list of an unknown length So using a layout such as a column can cause performance issues. So since all the items will be composed and laid out whether or not they are visible. So Compose provides a set of components that only compose and layout items that are visible in the components viewpoint. So these components include lazy column and the lazy row. So a lazy column is a vertically scrolling list that only composes and lays out the currently visible item. It's similar to a recycler view in the classic Android view system. So if you want to know more about the recycler view in the Jetpack Compose by using lazy column, then please watch my previous videos in the Jetpack Compose playlist, where I have created a video on recycler view in Compose, that is using a lazy column. So I will also give the link in the description too for easier approach. So inside this I have created a view. Okay, so composable function, and then I have added a card view. So this card will be, so it's the recycler view card which we used to create in the XML. So inside that card I have used a surface. Surface is nothing but it's like a container. We can add all our layouts inside that. Okay, so inside this I have created a row. So a row and a column. So check my previous video in the Jetpack Compose playlist for if you want to know more about the rows and the columns in the Jetpack Compose. Okay, and then I have added an image. So painter image resource. Inside this we'll put our API called data, where I have used a movie. So movie.image URL. Okay, and then we need to add the builder. So for the scale, I mean to fill the image inside that. Okay, I have used a scale and a scale fill, though this will be the coil size. So I have, as I said, I have used the coil. So dependencies added previously itself. Okay, so I have used a image, a default image. This will be shown before our image is loaded. So I have used a placeholder, and then that image from our drawable resource.drawable. So this will be our coil.compose. So inside this drawable will add notification action background. Okay, and then we need to add transformations like circle crop transformation. So the image will be in the circle format, will show you in the output. Okay, and then we'll add a content description for this image. So the description will be that the movie dot description which we get from the API, and then we'll add a modifier dot fill maximum height and the weight for the description. And then after this row I have used a column. So column is for vertical arrangement. So next to this image, so inside this card view we will add the text for the title, category and the description. Okay, so we'll add a 3 text view inside this. One is for movie name, another one is for movie category, and the another one is for movie description. So for this column, so we'll add a Then our view is successfully created, and then we'll move to our lazy column, that's the recycler view. We'll move to our main activity. So here we'll create a instance for the view model. So we'll add a variable movie view model, which will be by view models, and that is the movie view model. Okay, and then first we'll create a function for the movie list. Movie list. Inside this we'll pass a param movie list, and the list will be the movie, that is our data class. And then we'll add a lazy column inside this, and then we'll add items, that is indexed, and those items are the list, that is the movie list. And then we will add movie item, move to the set content. Inside that we will add this movie list, where movie list is the list that is from the view model, that is our movie list response. And then movie view model dot get movie list. Okay, then we'll try to preview our UI over here. Okay, we'll add some dummy data inside this for the movie, and the name will be developer says, and then image URL, I have kept image URL empty, and then description, we'll add the description, and then we'll add category. Okay, perfect. Then let's check. Our card view. So I haven't given the image URL, so the image has not been shown inside this. So the name and the category, and then the description. So okay, so when we run this, you can see how beautiful our output has been shown. So this, see the view, so as it is there in the XML, so we have used the view inside this lazy column, recycler view, MVVM pattern, and then finally our retrofit is complete. So that's it. It's pretty much easy. Even you can try with your own. And then that's it for the day. Keep watching the series. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, I wish you an awesome day. Bye bye.